Right, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So I've decided that today I would come out to a garden centre. I've been thinking about it for a few days, I just never really got around to doing it. So today I have a bit of time, I have a lot of time. So I thought I would come to Summerhill, which is one that I've been to before and shown you guys around. And I was hoping it weren't going to be busy because it's like Thursday, but the car park is like really full. It's just making me really anxious. So hopefully it's not too busy in the plant section. The houseplant section. So I'm not looking for anything in particular, but I've got quite a bit of space in my room now, so I do want to get some, like, I mean, if something grabs my eye, I'm going to go for it. And I'm going to have a look at the pots as well. I'm going to keep an eye out to see if there's any Hoyas. There aren't usually Hoyas here. I mean, I got my Crimson Princess from here last year, I think it was. But other than that, I've not really seen any other Hoyas, so it'd be nice to see if there's like a Crimson Queen or anything like that. But just obviously, I'm looking for decent prices, and here it's usually quite expensive. They've also got black ZZs here, which I've been thinking about, but I'm not sure. I'm undecided, so I'll see. I'll see what they're like if they have any. I've got my face mask, so yeah, they do play music in here as well, so hopefully, I don't know what I'm going to be able to get, but I may end up having to do like an voiceover or something like that. But let's get inside, otherwise I'm just going to sit here feeling anxious and not go inside. So yeah, right, so I've got my face mask and I look like a bit of a monkey because it's pulling my ears out. So yeah, I'm going to go inside now and hopefully I can get some decent footage. Right, so hopefully this voiceover is going to go okay. So the first thing I looked at were these little glass terrariums, because I've got a couple of Syngoniums now. I've been getting the idea of maybe putting them in something enclosed, but there was nothing that I really liked the look of. And then next I saw these really nice orchids, which were incredible. They were, I think they were like £16, yeah. But yeah, they were really nice. They do have some rare plants here sometimes, so it's really nice to have a good look around. And then we've got some Venus flytraps, and they weren't interested in me at the moment. Obviously I have quite a few, and a lot of Sarracenias. The Sarracenia selection was really good, but here they seem to be priced quite high, in my opinion, so I wasn't interested in getting any of those. And then we've got the ZZ Ravens here. There were only a few in stock, and at £25 I think that's kind of I think that is a good price. Oh, and then we've got these Alocasia Zabrina, I believe they're called. I didn't look at the name, but these are the biggest ones I've seen in a shop ever, and they were 60 quid, I think, the large ones. And then there were smaller ones which were a lot cheaper, but I'm not, I don't have the space to have one of those at the moment. And then there's like the smaller plants, so Calatheas, Phytonias, Dracaenas, ferns, that sort of thing. All of these tiny pots, a couple of Syngoniums there and some Tradescantia. They all looked really healthy and all looked really good, but there was nothing that was really grabbing me at the moment. Some mimosas there and some little ferns. I forget the name of these, but aspleniums. But yeah, they all looked really nice and they're all good price. And then we've got, I was looking out for some begonias, but there wasn't really much of a selection of begonias. And then there are the pollies, and this Alocasia was incredible. I just had to get a good video of it because it just looked, the leaves are so big. I've never ever seen one this big, so that was really impressive. And there were a lot of people kind of surrounding these guys because of how amazing they looked, I suppose. One day I'll get one, but not today. And then we've got the air plants, which were really tempting me, I suppose. Those ones, I love the curls. £10, so I wasn't really looking to spend that much on an air plant today. I spent that on others, but yeah, the smaller air plants weren't really impressing me, so I just thought I'd leave it for another time. And these are the Chryssulas that I picked. Oh, you don't know that I picked one up. I picked one of those up. I'm doing this voiceover after I've recorded the outro. There were a lot of really nice succulents and cacti. Yeah, really good selection there. They always have a really good selection of small cacti and succulents, so that was no surprise. And then this wooden planter, I really like the look of it. It was £6, so I wasn't looking out to get a planter anyway, but I just really like the look of that wooden one, and there is a big selection of planters. What have we got here? We've got lots of little Hauorfias, some Sansevieras, Crassulas, cacti, Euphorbias, all sorts. There was a rickrack cactus as well, but it was £7. Oh. Yeah, just more cacti here, and these are probably little tea light holders, but I kind of like the look of it. But then I don't know. They do just look like tea light holders. Oh, and here's the some philodendrons that looked really, really interesting. They had really unique markings. And I'm in an R-ring. I kept looking at them, and I messaged Emma at Emma's Indoor Jungle to ask a few questions about those, because I'd never had one before. So I did come back to these a few times because they were so interesting, and £10 was not a bad price. Some fiddle leaves, and then I don't remember the name of these guys, but the colours are just incredible. They look like giant syngoniums, but obviously they're not. Did I capture the name on here? Probably. Oh, Caladium, that's the one. And then we've got some begonias, some Tradescantia, some more Caladiums. That was a really good selection today, some really nice stuff. Just not many begonias, which was a shame. And then this is again me going back to these, having another look at these philodendrons, because you see the reversion there. It's like, I just thought that was really interesting, and I'll explain that a bit more later in the video. And then we've got some different variation on this one, which I've not seen before, and I thought that was just intriguing, I guess, just really interesting. And then this little fern here stood out to me. It was really nice. Silver Lady, really nice traditional shaped fern, I suppose. So yeah, I think that sums up the tour. And then this is me with the box of stuff that I grabbed. I've got a mark on my nose. I was in there for so long. It must have been an hour easily, and I spent a bit more than I was planning on. But I think I've got two things that are really interesting. I was talking to Emma as I was in there, because I was like, oh my god, Emma, what is this? Tell me, like, what do you know about this plant? What's going on here? Because it looked like there was like variation on top of variegation. And then on the other one, it was coming through, she looked up quickly and it looked like it was coming through reverted, but it's going to have I don't know the names of these plants. Was it the Imperial? I'm not sure of the names, because these are new to me. I messaged her like, what do you know about these? What sort of lighting, etc. And you're a great help, Emma. Thank you so much. So, what was I saying? They were just so interesting. I know you would have seen the video. But yeah, I spent probably 6 times more than I thought I was going to. But it's all good. So I'll see you guys when I get back home. Right, I'm back inside. I was about to say hello again. Hello again. I'm back inside, and I have got all the plants out, and I'm going to show you one by one what I got and a little bit about it, or what went through my mind when I picked it up. The first thing I picked up was this giant ogre ear, Crassula redhorn tree it's called. And I just look at the size of those. It's like so much bigger than my other one. Like the individual leaves, like look at that leaf there, like what is that? So for some reason, I don't know, it just grabbed my attention, and I really, really like the look of that. I think it looks really nice, and it was only £3.50, which I thought was a really good price. I don't know if you can even, it's not focusing, but yeah, it says it's from some African collection, redhorn tree, which I've not seen that one before. So yeah, I love that. I love the leaves, and they're so rubbery, waxy, and that should be quite fun to propagate as well. I reckon that'd be quite easy, because I've been propagating my other Crassula, the ogre ear one, the goblin. Is it called goblin? I think, I'm not sure, but yeah, that's really fun. the size. I don't know. It looks so much better in person than it does on camera. But that I picked up. I picked that up almost as soon as I went in there because I saw it and I was like, yes. Just you know when you know, don't you? So I trusted that instinct and I picked that up. And then I picked up one of the lighting is questionable at the moment. I picked up a ZZ Raven, which I've been I'm in an R-ing over for a long time now, and I thought I might as well just get one. I have space and I've wanted one for a long time, so I went for it, and this was £25. It went up. It used to be £22 in this certain shop, so I just went for it. It's only a couple of quid difference, and it's looking really nice. There are quite a few growth points in there. I don't know if you'll be able to see. Yeah, I think there's about 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, oh maybe 5. Yeah, there's another little one. So it's a really good sized plant, and I might try to divide it. I definitely want to try and propagate it because I know that you can take like individual leaf cuttings of these, but they're actually a lot thinner than I thought. I assume you'd have to take it off quite a mature leaf, but definitely want to try that. And it's going to need repotting because you see it's all bulging out where it's trying to spread. So that is looking lovely, really nice, and it is really like black. A lot of the time when you get black foliage, it's like a dark purple or a dark green, but these are like, I mean, they're like, I'm sure you know what I mean, like a charcoaly colour. So there's not a hint of purple in, is what I'm trying to say. So that is lovely. Really, really happy with that. I've never had a ZZ plant before as well. So does it actually have the? Oh yeah. I can't tell if that's an L or an I. There's the name. No, it's not going to focus. I'll put it on screen. And then the next thing I picked up was I already have one of these, but I just felt like I needed to get another one, and this is like, I want to say this is the first plant that I have a duplicate of, and I feel like that's true, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm pretty sure it's like the first one that I've got a duplicate of. So I got another Euphorbia Obisa, and this one is actually a lot bigger than my other one. So my other one is here, and that's, wow, that's a lot bigger. So yeah, maybe I can change his shell for the next one. There is a little white bit on the top there. You really can't see it, but it doesn't look like it's supposed to be there, so I may have a little prod around and see just to make sure it's not any sort of bug. But I had to get that. It was £3. So, and it's really big. I was going to put it next to my thumb. It's really I don't know what that was supposed to indicate, but really nice size, and I love it. They remind me of the sea urchin, like skeletons. Yeah. So I got that. I really like that. And then I picked up 2 more plants. These are both philodendrons, and you would have seen them in the video. I was kind of umming and ahhing for a while because initially I'd not really been wanting one, and if I was going to get one, I always told myself that the first one I'd get was the one of the Prince of Orange, I believe it's called, the really nice orange one. But I saw these and I kind of looked at them first, went away, then looked back at them, and then went away again, then looked back at them again, and I was like, do you know what, let's have a go. So I picked up this guy here. This is the Philodendron Burkin, but on the label it says Philodendron White Measure, and I did Google and they are the same thing. So Philodendron Burkin, and there are 2 plants in this pot, and the reason I picked up this one is because you can see on the foliage it's got like the really different markings on here, and it's got like added variegation. And I messaged Emma, which is Emma's Indoor Jungle, I'll link her names here. I I messaged her quickly a picture of it, and I was like, oh, is this like normal, or is this different or cool? And she then had a look into it and found a thread that mentions about the stability of the Burkin variety and how it's propagated, and that the actual and how the strain is like unstable potentially. It's been looked into and spoken about online, and they said that one of the like effects or traces that they're showing is that they end up showing different variegation, or they revert to the red variety, which I don't know the name of off the top of my head. So I thought I'd pick this one up because I thought it was really nice, and I've not had one, so I thought I'd try it. It feels quite tight in the pot, so I could probably pot it up. Oh yeah, the price, these were £10, which Emma suggested was not a bad price, so, and I didn't have an understanding of the value, so I just thought I'd try it and pick it up, and now it's getting a bit dark. And then the next plant, let me just try and sort the light in. And then the next plant I got is another Philodendron Burkin, and this one is showing a different form of instability, we'll say, because this one, I looked at it and I was like, is that how they work? Did they come out red and then change to this variegation? And that was like the first time I saw it. I was like, that's strange, but I didn't know because I've never grown these. So I was like, okay, interesting, but cool. And then I sent a picture of that to Emma, and she was like, wait, are you sure there's not a separate plant in there? Because of they're not supposed to come up this colour. But you see, it's just reverted, I suppose. So it's definitely on the same plant. You can see there's like the older leaves, and then the newer leaves are coming in red. And I thought, well, I'll just pick it up and see how it grows, because I'm assuming that it's not going to revert back to this again, so it's probably going to keep coming out red. And there are two in the pot as well, so that was £10 again. But I just thought it was really interesting. So I've got two mutants, and I don't regret it. Yeah, I just thought that's such a lovely colour. But I do love the Philodendron, that red colour. And like I said, I have been wanting a red one for a while, but I just thought it'd be really interesting to see what this one does. And that foliage is lovely. It is really nice. So, and then the last thing I picked up was this really sweet little, it's just a little pot cover, but it was just I think it was like £2.50, and I just thought that was really sweet, so I just picked that up, just because why not. Yeah, so I'm really happy with everything I got today, and like I said, I was there for such a long time, just walking around, browsing absolutely everything. I think my favourite, I don't know, I love them all, but I think this is really intriguing me. I want to say this is like my favourite thing that I picked up today, but then again, I like all of them, and especially the philodendrons. I think they're something new for me, and I think that's quite exciting. And then the ZZ Raven is just, I think everyone loves the ZZ Raven. Really, really nice. So yeah, that is everything, and it's weirdly dark. It's like not even late, but it's raining, so that's probably why it's dark. Well, that is why it's dark. Why it's dark. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope the voiceover was okay, because I haven't yet filmed the voiceover. I hope it went okay. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and give me some information about these philodendrons, or some propagation tips on the ZZ, because I'll be looking into it, so let me know what information you have. Yeah, so I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later.